this is your daily reminder for March 2024, the 30th of March. I'm pretty sure it's Easter tomorrow, but I'll still be recording, of course. Now, why do you actually think that I'm doing this? Because there's two reasons. The first one is a nice little reason. It's to keep you accountable, to make you feel like shit every time you click on my videos. And the second reason, this is more of a selfish reason. I know that in 1 year's time, 9 months' time, I'm gonna look back at these videos. And when I look back, I'm gonna miss these times. You know, like in school, when you went through school, it was hell, right? It was shit. But now you kinda miss it. You kinda miss going into the morning, seeing your friends. You kinda miss it, even though it was fucking shit, right? Because right now, I'm waking up at 3:30 a.m. every single day. I'm gonna be doing this until I reach the point that I want to reach. So I'm gonna look back at this in gratitude, with pride. But either way, I woke up at 3:31 a.m. while you were still cozy, right? You was distracted. You was watching content until 11 p.m. while I was in bed reading at 7 p.m. Right? There's levels to this. You're not on my level. This is why I'm fucking you up, right? That's why in 1 year's time, you're gonna see me succeed. You're gonna watch my success story. You're gonna see me up there, while you're gonna be the one watching my videos. Are you a consumer or an action taker? But right now, I want you to look around. You're probably watching this on your monitor, right? I want you to just look to your right, below you. Your bin is full. Your bin is stacked to the brim. Probably smells weird, right? And you look to your left. You have shit everywhere. There's plastic bottles everywhere. And you should know, right? You shouldn't use plastic anyway, you know? Unless you want your estrogen levels to rise. Right here, all I've got on my desk is a little bit of coffee. My water jug, which is reverse osmosis water, with salt and creatine. And my floors, they're clean. I get my sister to clean them. I literally pay her like a tenner and she's happy. That saves me like half an hour a day. So of course I'm gonna do that, right? But you've got all this shit everywhere. You think you're still gonna be a success. My friend, you are delusional. You are retarded. So in this video, we're gonna be focusing on how to craft a successful environment. An environment that actually helps your work and how to actually stick to it, right? I remember last summer, I was waking up, right? Every time I woke up, my room just smelled humid, weirdly humid. And even in winter, to be honest, plastic bottles everywhere from drinking water, which by the way, will be heating up because it was on my windowsill, right? Plastic heating up, first thing in the morning, smelling that, ingesting that. That's the first thing you want, right? I got clothes on the floor, books on the floor. Like, look at this. What the fuck? These are my pictures, by the way. Look at all this shit. Is that fucking underwear, bro? That was some textbook from like fucking ages ago. Dirty carpet. So much bottles. Right next to my bed. So you can imagine, I sit up in my bed. This is the first thing I see. Am I going to be motivated? Of course not. Then I go to work on my desk. It's full of this shit. Am I going to be motivated to work? Of course not, yeah? My monitor had weird like food marks on it. And the sun is too bright. I had no blackout curtains. How can I focus when all this shit is a distraction? When all this shit, every time I see it, that identity with me will stay. Because what is this environment? What does it encourage? What identity does it encourage? Does it encourage a productive entrepreneur? Or does it encourage a little video gamer? A little guy who procrastinates? I didn't have the environment of an entrepreneur, so I'm not going to be one. Is that not common sense? Now, you're probably watching this on your monitor. Do you see any dirt on your monitor? That's why I made this white, right? Because now you can see if you have anything. Now, I don't have anything. I have a little bit of dust. There's no weird food marks. There's no stains, no fucking cum stains, right? It's all nice and clean. When I touch it, it's smooth. What does yours look like? This should really show the type of person you are. Make you realize something. You know, right now. See, I just walked into your room right now while you're watching this. Would I think you're more of a gamer or entrepreneur? Which one do you look more like? Because you're probably watching this. Like slouch back, forward neck posture. You look retarded. And if you've got plastic bottles everywhere, and you got shit on your floor, I'm gonna think you're a little procrastinator. The guy who watches like edging montages on the orange and black website. You look like you watch edging montages. If you have a little bit of dirt on your screen, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be disgusted. If you walk out in public and you have a little stain on your clothes, you should be disgusted. How are you okay with going out for other people in public to see you with a little stain on your clothes? Or are you not repelled? Imagine you saw a random guy, he's wearing like a white shirt. He's wearing like a black shirt, white shirt, and he's just got a fucking little stain on it. You're gonna think he's low value, of course, right? He can't even take care of his clothes. He probably smells weird. Of course that guy, he's not gonna walk into the room confident. He's not gonna walk out with his shoulders back. He's got a fucking stain on his shirt. There's no chance you become successful like that. No chance. If you're okay with having a stain on your shirt, you'll be okay with leaving a spelling mistake in your emails. You get what I'm saying? You were a guy who cuts corners. No one wants a guy who cuts corners. Do you look like a 10k a month entrepreneur? Whatever your goal is right now, 10k a month, right? Do you look like a guy who makes 10k a month? If someone walked into your room right now, if I walked into your room, would I have guessed that you're making any more than 1k online? Would I have guessed that? You've got shit on your floor. You might have fucking cum tissues to the right of your bed. hidden in the corner. Your carpet probably has some weird fucking stains on it. Probably got little black bits. But you're okay with that, right? You're okay with walking into your room and it not being perfect. Just like you're okay with your life not being perfect. Not being at the place you want. Everything around you right now, if it's organized, if it's messy, is simply a symptom of your own mind. And that's why when someone walks in, they can tell if you're an entrepreneur. They can tell if you're rich. They can tell if you make money. They can also tell if you're a little video gamer. If you spend more time on video games than you do on your business. Because your room's gonna smell fucking humid. You're gonna have little fucking food stains under your desk. You're gonna have food stains on your monitor. Because you eat some weird shit. You eat like fucking bread dipped in like sauce or some shit. I don't know what the fuck you eat, right? You eat pasta, bro. You eat fucking pasta, right? Granted, right? My room might smell a little bit like beef, right? Because that's what I eat every day. My current diet is literally beef, eggs, water, salt. Salt tastes so good, bro. Like, I was just thinking this yesterday, right? Salt, it's just fucking amazing, right? I have so much salt. It's fucking crazy. Like, bro, when you make some beef and eggs, right? And I bring it upstairs in my bowl, I literally just have a salt shaker with me. So you know the top layer of food that you actually eat? I just sprinkle salt on it. Then I finish that top layer. Then the next layer, I sprinkle more salt. Eat that. Bro, your salt is so healthy. It's not too high in sodium. Sodium is fucking good, right? Salt tastes amazing, bro. You need to eat more salt, right? Right, enough about salt. We're talking about this. And I just want you, just have a deep think. Because I've already told you, your environment is a symptom of your own mind. So I just want you to think, is this a good symptom? Or is it a bad symptom? What does it look like to you? Does it look successful? Or does it look like procrastination? And if it looks like procrastination, if it looks like teenager's room, you should be ashamed, right? You should be ashamed. This is why. You know when you tell your mom, right? I'm going to retire you. I'm going to do all this shit. She doesn't believe you. You tell her you want to quit school. You want to quit your job. She doesn't believe you. She wants the best for you, right? But she's seen you so many times. You walked into your room. You're watching content. Your room is dirty. So of course, she'll tell you to get a normal job. Of course she won't believe your business idea. When for the past couple of years, your room has smelled like fucking semen, bro. Your room has smelled of chloride for the last couple of years. Because you fucking came so much, right? Every single night. Then you couldn't be asked to throw the tissues away. So you just stuffed it behind your bed. So your room smelled of fucking chloride. Fucking cum, right? She noticed it, but she never told you. And all of a sudden, right? You want to get rich, you want to start a business, right? Of course she's not going to believe you. You're delusional for thinking that. I mean, your room still might be messy. Your room still might look like a little gamer. She doesn't think you've changed from the person you was before. Start going gym, alright. Anyone can do that. Anybody can do that. Can everyone make money online? Be an entrepreneur? No, right? But imagine me, waking up at 3:30 every single day. My room is always clean. My clothes never have any stains. I'm low body fat. I've packed on some fucking nice muscle. I only eat eggs and meat. Red meat, right? Well, she keeps on telling me it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. But I don't listen. She knows she can't control my decisions. You might think this is disrespectful or some shit. But I'm just showing. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm disciplined. I bought a water filter for the house. That cost me a little bit under 1k. She's telling everyone about it. Her sister, my grandma. Her perception of me, it's not a little 17-year-old at parties. She just sees me as a disciplined guy. Anything I put my mind to, I will succeed. And I've showed proof of that, right? In the first year of going gym, even when it was raining, I had to go on my bike it 20 minutes in the fucking rain. She can say what she's gonna say. It's okay, you'll get a cold, don't go. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. You could have just said, yeah, I guess I won't go today. She's validated you, right? She's telling you not to go. But every time you still go, her respect goes up by 1. Every time that respect goes up, the more she believes in you, the more she starts to see you as a guy who can actually accomplish things. It's very interesting, right? Because life is all perception. If every time she walks in, she just sees you watching some content, right, in your fucking chair leant back with your head forward like a retard, you think she's gonna believe you when you say in a year from now you'll be making 10,000 a fucking month? You're delusional, right? You look like a fucking loser right now. You look like a loser. She knows you get no girls. She knows all you do all day is just sit in your room. She doesn't think you're working, because your room looks like shit. You work for 2 hours a day, then you go and watch content. You go to the gym for about an hour, come back. Later in the evening, you're on fucking Discord. You're watching some anime on your monitor every single day. She just hears you laughing with your friends on Discord. And this is the guy that's gonna make 10k. This is the guy that's gonna make 3 times the average person's wage in a month. Yeah, man, you're delusional. But bro, imagine I didn't give a fuck, right? Imagine that I didn't give a fuck about you. What would I say to you? Would I be saying the same shit I just told you? That you're delusional, you're a failure. I'll be telling you, oh, 2 hours of deep work is just fine. Moderation is key. Be safe. Don't go out in the rain. That's if I didn't want you to succeed. I would say that if I wanted you to fail, that's what I would say. Just think about it. If you fail, that just means there's less competition, right? Makes my life easier. But the thing is, I was in your position, in your exact position that you are right now. Now I'm on top of this mountain of success. I'm watching you climb it. I've got a big fucking pole in my hand, right? I'm putting it down there, hoping you grab it. But it's either you grab it or you don't. Are you grabbing it or not? Are you taking my advice or not? Because most people, right, they would hear this advice, be like, oh, have some moderation. You don't think have some moderation. You don't think that. You think, yeah, discipline is key, and you know that. Fuck moderation, right? Moderation is fucking gay. Moderation is for pussies. Feminine little pussies. And you're agreeing with me. You're due to get to the top. And you see these other influencers beside me on this little mountain of success. They're doing the opposite of what I do. They're telling you moderation is key. Just 2 hours of deep work. You don't need to put that much in. You can watch content for the rest of your day. You can get on Discord, social occasions, like socials. It's okay, right? They're at the top. They're throwing rocks at you. I'm trying to shout at you, bro. I'm trying to shout where the rocks are coming from, so you can dodge it. Because these other guys, they don't want competition. They don't want it. Because themselves, they aren't disciplined. These guys are not disciplined. So they see competition as a bad thing. But I know you can't beat me. So I don't give a fuck. I'm going to help you up. There's enough bread to share. They're printing money. And you think you can't get some. There's enough for everyone. If I was a little insecure bitch about myself, I would tell you to slow down. I would tell you to get 2 hours of deep work. And I'm putting 10 to 12 hours in per day. It would make life so much easier for me. But fuck it, bro. I want to help you. So I'm going to give you some steps. This video was about making your environment successful. I'm actually going to make sure you stick to it. Because if you're like me, similar to me, you forget about shit so easy. Like, I can tell myself I'm going to do this every day from now on. Then I'll just forget. Right, next day. I'd maybe do it for one day. Next day I'll just forget. And when I go sleep that next day, I'll just think, fuck, I forgot to do that. And I can't sleep. Right, it's a fucking piss take. So I'm going to put you through this. This is what, for me, it solved it, right? So the first step seems weird, right? You've probably just read this already. While I was speaking to you, your attention span is so fucked, you can't even focus on me. So you read this, right? Buy a fucking whiteboard. I've got a whiteboard right there. That's why when I tell you, like, the time I woke up this morning, I always look over there. Because that's where it says it, right? It's my whiteboard. Don't even think about it. Go on Amazon Prime right now. Go on Amazon right now. Just order one. I got a 60 by 90 one. Make sure it's at least that. You don't want those little fucking shit primary school whiteboards. That's shit, right? That's pretty cheap. So go do that right now. Well, for you broke people, you can't even afford a whiteboard. Firstly, you should be fucking ashamed. You should be looking at this in anger. You should be fucking angry that you don't have £30 to spend on a fucking whiteboard. Are you not ashamed? As a man, you don't have £30. You can go to a random girl on the street, cold approach her. She'll have more money than you. What the fuck kind of life is that? As a man, be ashamed of yourself. But for now, you can get the method of the brokies, right? You get a piece of paper and you stick it on your wall where you would put a whiteboard, right? Second step, we're going to change your room from a little video gamer room to an entrepreneur. We're going to make your room look like a room of an entrepreneur. That way, in your mind, you can slowly develop into one. And when your mum walks in, she's not going to think, oh, it's just my little video gamer son back at it, watching content, being a fucking retard with his little forward neck. Fix your posture right now, bro. You look fucking gay. So I want you to get ready and write these things down. Just get a journal out. You should have ordered a whiteboard, right? It's going to come tomorrow. So for the meantime, I want you to get a piece of paper, journal. Write all these things down. These are your new standards. These are the standards you don't go down. These are the standards that you don't break. There's this quote, right? You will never do anything to reach your dreams, to reach your goals, but you will do everything to not breach your standards. Your standards are kind of the baseline. You will never go below that. And if you do go below it, you will make sure you do everything to stay at that standard. If you're used to having £1,000 in your bank account at all times, and you go to 900, you're going to start looking at shit around your room to sell. You need that 1,000, because you're going to be stressed, right? You're not at your baseline. But for most people, their baseline is literally like £10. It's fucking retarded, right? So you need to make success your baseline. Something that you never fall under. And it all starts with setting up your environment. So I want you to get a piece of paper right now. Write all these things down. All these things down. Pause the video right now. Don't continue until you've done this. To make it clear, by the way, for you people that you haven't ordered a whiteboard, this will not work for you. Because personally, if I write something in my journal, I'm going to forget about it. Because I don't check it. I need something right in front of me at all times. Every time I walk in my room, I need to be reminded. I need to be reminded of the shit that I need to do. This will only work with a whiteboard or a piece of paper on your wall. Something that is in front of you at all times. Because that's what standard is. The thing that is in front of you at all times. And if you fall below that thing in front of you, you're going to make sure you do everything to do just enough. The third step. So you should have it already on your wall. If you still haven't got your whiteboard, right, because it's probably going to come tomorrow. Just for today, use a piece of paper. Put it on your wall. And before bed, before you go to sleep, make sure that you wake up and all these standards are checked. It doesn't matter if you lost 30 minutes of sleep. This has a way higher ROI than sleeping. Because you're going to wake up. You see your room. It smells fresh. It's all clean. You look at your desk. You sit down to work. You have a minimalistic, clean setup. You have a monitor, keyboard. Keyboard that sounds nice, right? Nice little clicky switches. A non-dusty mousepad. A clean monitor. Nice smelling room. By the way, a key hack. If you have any fragrances, spray those on your curtains, right? And open your windows. The fragrance from your curtains will the wind will blow into your room. That just makes it smell really nice. Because when you wake up and you see all this, you're going to want to work. You're going to find an excuse to work. You're going to be in that entrepreneur mindset. Because because your room is clean. It looks like an entrepreneur's. But if you wake up and your room looks like a fucking little video gamer, of course you're going to go back to fucking sleep. Of course you're going to see the room and be like, oh, fuck this. You've set up your environment to be like that. It's all your fault. So to summarize this, you need to get a whiteboard or get a piece of paper. Write those standards on there. Never fall below those standards. If you see a little fucking piece of dirt on your monster, I want you to wipe that off straight away. And the only way you're going to stick to that, stick disciplined, you're going to have it on your wall. That's the only way to stick to it. At least for me, right? This is the first step to encouraging the entrepreneur mindset, that you become an entrepreneur. Because entrepreneurship, it's not about the money you make. It's not about your products. It's about your identity. Do you have the identity of an entrepreneur? Because if you don't, you're not going to become one. I said this in the last video. Your beliefs about yourself, they can trump your biology. I don't know why God made it like this. Like, why did he make it possible for our beliefs about ourselves to change our biology? There must be some deep reason. We just don't fucking know that yet. Or maybe he just made it so we can become whoever we want in this life. And that's the beauty of it. 10 years time, I could be an astronaut. 10 years time, I could be a fucking rapper. Because this life, bro, you live it once. You never get it back. But all these men around you, they're so focused on their fucking pixels. Pixels on the screen. They're spending the essence of life, the eternal essence of life that you can never get back, on little pixels. And these pixels, this entertainment content, this pornography, your eyes, right, which is connected to your brain, which your brain is focus, right? These companies, they hooked your focus, and you're focused through the screen. Gonna go into that video. That video turns into a view. That view turns into money. Money in someone else's pocket. They're smart with this. So the question is, are you funding others' pockets, or are you funding your own? Think about that deeply. Right, so actionable step for you is your whiteboard. It hasn't came yet, right? I want you right now, after this video, go back to those standards. And I just want you for today, right after this video, make sure they're all put in place. Because you know the first time you do it, it's going to take longer. So you need to do it right now. And after that, you're going to have it on your wall. It's way easier to maintain it. That's your actionable step. After this video, right, you're going to do that, right? Promise me. Look me in the eyes right now. You think right now, I'm not talking to you. Look me in my eyes. I'm talking to you. Directly to you. No one else. You need to do this right now. If you really want to become respected, if you really want to make money, you have to do this. Why do you think every single successful guy, Jordan Peterson, does make your bed every morning? It's all reinforcing the identity of an entrepreneur. Your environment shapes your mind, but your mind shapes the environment. A simple lack of discipline to change your environment has shaped your mind into changing the environment. You're meant to be controlling the things around you, but the things around you are controlling you. This content is controlling you. You need to grab a fucking hold of it and realize you're in control. Your environment has shaped you, but you shape the environment. It goes very deep, but you need to do this. Shape your environment. But either way, bro, I just want you to realize I'm proud of you. You're making fucking progress. If you're watching this right now, it might have popped up on your recommended, right? That means you're watching other videos like this. Or you might be watching this from my channel in this playlist. This playlist on how to maximize success, which is crazy, right? You're watching this. Meanwhile, we zoom out in real life. The other houses around you, what the fuck are they doing? Because I know, right? When I go on my walk after my food, I just look inside windows. That sounds creepy as fuck, but I just look inside windows. Imagine I was looking inside your window, right? What would I see? Just on a random day, random occasion. If I looked inside your window, what would I see? Would I think you're successful? Or would I think you're just another guy? Well, you're optimizing your body, your mind, your environment for success. I'm fucking proud of you. Compared to these other men, you're watching this content. You're already one step ahead. You know, from this point you're at right now to the point you want to be, success, it's just a matter of time. In 10 years, you're not going to end up normal, no matter how bad you get, because you've already seen the light. You've seen the bright side of life. It's like a mushroom trip. It will never go away. That desire will never go. So it's either you achieve your dreams, or you let your dreams die. But you will never let your dreams die. That's just a natural way of life. It's like a fucking mushroom trip, I'm telling you. You realize something about the world, you can never go back. But either way, bro, tomorrow, I'm going to upload a pretty similar video to this. If you're new, right now I'm making this video because this is the fourth part of a playlist. I'm just teaching you how to align every part of your life to one goal. We've already went over your time, your workouts, and this is your environment. There's a couple more to go. Tomorrow I'll be releasing another one. So right now, I want you to subscribe. Scroll down a little bit, subscribe, notifications on. Every single day, without fucking fail. Every single day without fail. I don't care if it's Christmas. I don't care if it's my birthday. I don't care if it's Easter tomorrow. I'm going to film a video for you. So be there at 5 p.m. Also join the Busy Center. Yesterday, I think we had about 560 members. Today we have about 570 something. And guess what? Like a week ago, we had about 500 members. You'll see my success story right now. We're growing. And one day, it's going to be at like 600 members. And the day after, it's going to be at like 1K. Because we already know success is exponential. One day, you'll get no results. The second day, you burst the pipe. That's when it starts flowing in. It's fucking beautiful, man. Because success, it's just doing work, even when you're getting no results. Carrying on doing that work. Until you burst that pipe, finally see results. And they all start coming out at once. But either way, join the Busy Center right now. I've got my work playlist in there. There's loads of people in there that are on the same exact journey as you. And I'm pretty active in there, right? So if you've got a question for me from this video or any video, you can ask it in there. And most likely, 9 times out of 10, you'll get it answered. Because I just like talking to my members, right? And also the DATASET Center, which is free full guides. Crazy, right? I'm working on the 4th one right now. And these guys, by the way, they take me weeks to make. You should see how massive they are. It's in the description right now. I urge you to look at it. Because, like, these things here, they'll change your life. And they are free. What the fuck is the point of not looking at it? There's no investment. The only investment is like 5 seconds of your time. Why the fuck would you not look at it, right? And last thing, the silent network. If you have no business that you're working on right now, if you want to 10x your mindset, 10x your productivity, make a fuck ton of money, I urge you, right? I've put 2 links in the description at the very bottom, right? One's a video, one's a tweet. So it's either you like reading or you prefer listening. I want you to watch that or read that if you want to know more. But either way, bro, I'll see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. I expect you to be there. A successful man is always early. And he keeps his promises. Will you come to learn how to optimize something to your life, to your success, to one mission? Will you invest that? I hope you do. So I'm going to see you tomorrow. This is not a question. This is a statement. I will see you tomorrow. And yeah, man. For now, take care of yourself.